everyone to our Sunday recording. Okay. First of all, I'd like to welcome everyone to our Sunday night bit group team training call. And our host is taking care of some business and traveling somewhere. So we just wish her traveling grace today. So we're going to start off.
Thank you. Maybe muted, Will.
Okay, there we go. I think I'm back. Okay, can everyone hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you well.
So I'm not sure where I got muted at, but okay. So anyway, welcome to our Sunday night bit group training call that we do each and every Sunday night at this time. And we're going to go ahead and start off the meeting with some wins. Since I'm already talking, I'll go first. Actually, my win for the week is I had a young lady who is a travel agent reach out to me, and she just said in the text that she would be interested in talking to me about my travel opportunity. So I gave her the 36-minute video, had a conversation with her. She was blown away. She had no idea we were getting daily pay and no travel agents. And she's super excited. So I think she's coming to join us as well. So anybody else have any wins?
I do. We were at a couples retreat all weekend, and a couple people came up to me who I had dripped on before, and they said they're very interested in joining. And another person, when I got home, I got a call from them, and they said they're pretty sure they're going to join. So that's really been a blessing. And then I've been getting feedback on my different posts too. So I see my social media outreach has been pretty good too.
All right. Success clap, please.
Boom.
Success
Boom.
clap to you, Will. Success clap to Sharon.
All right.
Boom. Boom.
I will.
Yeah.
This from Boston. I have a win. I had
go ahead.
a couple of people I reached out to. I pitched the ball to. One was going to get back to me, but she had death in the family. She had to go away. So I had another one that I reached out to, and she's excited. And actually, I forgot to send her the video, and she came back to me. That was the exciting thing. She came back to me. When you going to send me that video? And I said, okay, I'm going to send you that video quick. I want to see it. I want to see it. I got a lot of friends that travel. So that's my win. I'm going to get back to her with that video, and hopefully she'll be joining us soon.
All right. Success clap, please.
Boom.
Boom. Boom.
Boom.
Okay. Anyone else?
Mark's got his hand up. I'm waiting for him to go ahead and talk.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Morris.
Yeah, so interesting story. I had met a guy on a cruise, a guy and his wife on a cruise about maybe three plus years ago. We kind of stayed in contact for a while. Funny guy, him and his wife, they're really funny people. They live in Ohio. And he actually reached out to me after seeing a lot of my posts about traveling. So I think, when we're on the Lunch and Learns and we talk about the, staying consistent and just start putting content out there, that's really, really important, because they were like, yeah, we're really interested. They're not sure if they really want to be on the full business side, but they're like, we love to travel, of course, and they're really excited about it. So that's kind of my win.
All right. Success clap, please.
Clap, please.
Boom.
Hey,
Yeah,
Mom, this is Anna. I'm from Ohio. Trust me, they'll be excited about it.
All right.
Okay, I have a success. I had a couple of Uber drivers, one in particular who was interested in saving money, and he's also interested in making money. And he reached out to me today. I reached out to him first, and then he reached out to me. I wanted him to spend his weekend with his wife, because he talked about spending time with her for for Valentine's Day. So I'm like, okay, I sent him a happy Valentine's Day, and he said he hadn't looked at the video, but he definitely will. So I'm gonna get back with him tomorrow.
All right, sounds good. Success clap, please.
Boom.
Boom.
And I see Nia has her hand up.
Yes. Good evening, everyone. So I just want to give a shout out to my team. Well, y'all my team, but to Mo.
Good that, they think, he can still do certain.
Okay, so to Mo and to Miss Ramona. I had two three-way calls tonight, and one person is going to join the business. And my other aunt has a timeshare and she was very interested. So she's just was in a car accident, but when she's done with her rehab and stuff, she's going to revisit the video and tell me if she wants to join as well. But Mo is about to have a grandbaby and makes himself so available to us, even while he's going back and forth, waiting for his grandbaby to be born. So thanks, Mo. And Miss Ramona did I don't know if this was her first three-way, but her first time, and have somebody joining the business. So
All right. Well, double success clap, please.
Boom, boom,
Boom.
Boom.
boom for that.
Yeah, that's
All
awesome.
right. I don't see anyone.
Yeah.
I don't see anyone else with their hand up right
Yeah.
now.
Chaney.
Hi.
Shawnee has her hand up and
Shawnee.
Jeff has his hand up.
Okay, go ahead, guys.
Hi. So I've been praying about my will and my drive with Travorium. And been praying for a sign, and then I've been hearing about, the timing, people's timing. So yesterday, Valentine's Day, I went out with my aunt, my sister, those two sisters, and a cousin. And we went to Mike's Crab House, and this couple sat on the other side of like the divider from where we were sitting at, but like, they could see us, right? It was just right, like we were sitting at the same table pretty much. And they was telling us about how they were going on cruises and going to the wife was going on cruises, the husband was going to games and, going fishing and all this kind of stuff and how they're going on trips. And they go on trips several times out the year. And it was like, Holy Spirit was like, you want to talk to them. You need to talk to them. So I did, right? After, talked for about like an hour and stuff. And I sent them the video, and the wife texted me before she even left. And she was very happy about it. She was very excited to look at it. But when they got home, she sent me another text with all caps. She said, I just watched the video clips, and my response is, wow. She said she'll definitely be in touch. She said her next day that she was available was Wednesday. I said, that's perfect. You can get on, the Zoom with us that night. And she said she was going to reach out to her daughters too. So, because their daughters are big in their lives and everything that they do. So that might be my 3-in-1 right there. So I'm just grateful that, God's timing is not my timing, but, that he's allowing me to see my personal growth and, the guidance through this whole process. So I'm very grateful for that.
Wow, thank you so much for sharing that.
Success clap, my
Success
baby.
clap. Boom.
Boom.
Okay, Jeff and then Datria. Okay, Jeff, you're muted. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hey, what's going on, family? So I'm super excited, man. Got a couple of wins. One win that was pretty cool. I started to wish people happy born day, and I would ask them, like, what's been going on in your world? I said, what part of the world are you in? What part of the world are you traveling? And then they're like, man, I ain't traveling nowhere, but I'm looking to travel this year. And I'm like, well, great. I said, then I need to let you know that friends don't let friends pay retail, so I got to put you onto this travel lifestyle membership I have. And he was like, well, I like traveling, and I'm actually looking to do a travel deal and potentially build a team. So I sent him that 30-minute video. So we're about to see what happens with that. But using the birthday thing is using the birthday strategy is pretty dope. So that's my win.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Success clap, please.
Success clap.
Boom.
Okay, Datria and then Barbara Jolly.
Okay, I'll go real quick. My win was
Hello. Yes.
Atria
Can you
Barbara.
all hear me?
Oh, hang on a second, Barbara. Datria is going to go first.
Okay.
Okay, I have two quick wins. One of my mentors in the financial services, was a $5 million earner, and then in another company, she was a $1 million earner in this health and wellness company I was with. She was on my chicken list, but I just continue to stay in touch with her and comment on her posts and tell her, her and her husband are my power couples. But she sent me a message saying she haven't forgotten about me and that she's going to be getting with me soon. She's a broker and very busy, but I would love to have her come on as a customer. So that was a win. And then one other win is to continue to sow seeds to people, even when they don't respond right away. But it was a young lady I met about 2 years ago at one of my cousin's funerals. We have mutual cousins, and we've been staying in contact via Facebook Messenger, and I believe I have her phone number. I just got to check. But anyway, she didn't respond back to my second message when she was she was responding to all of my stories, like liking everything and making comments, beautiful, and all of that. And so I said, okay, this is my time to share this, do the script, go ahead in and pitch the ball. And she didn't respond until this morning. I sent her the message the day before yesterday, so don't be expecting to get it right away. But she said, I loved everything. So I'm going to be scheduling a 3-way call with her soon. Well, I'm going to set it up for tomorrow, hopefully. That was my win.
Awesome. Success clap, please.
Boom,
Boom.
Boom.
All right, Barbara, go ahead, and then Jeff.
Yeah, hello everyone. Just looking to see people down in Florida next week. Enrolled a new partner this evening, a friend's friend, and he came in as a platinum. He's looking to see where he could be saving, especially in the area of groceries, of doing things while he's looking to build his business. He's got a background in HVAC. He's ready to go to work and make a difference for his family. And he's up in the Maryland area. His name is Kamish.
All right.
Success clap, please.
Boom.
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 Okay, Anthony, and then Jeff again. I saw Anthony's hand, but I don't see it now. Go ahead, Jeff.
I had a friend who was a co-worker who we did a 3-way about 4 or 5 months ago while she was in Hawaii. Boomy was in Hawaii at the same time, but she reached back to me and saw the new video and loves it and is excited about hearing more and excited about getting started. And then I also was able to reach out to somebody was on my chicken list, a gentleman by William Tank Black, and we've been going back and forth, and he's looked at the video again, and now it seems like he's trying to drip on me, but I'm still dripping back, so we're gonna see how that goes. But I'm enjoying it. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Anthony. Success clap, please.
Boom.
Success clap, boom.
All right.
Right,
Do we have any
right.
other wins? If not, we will go ahead and move on.
Let's
Anyone
move
else?
on.
Anyone else have a win? Amy, were you saying something?
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I unmuted myself, but I have a win, kind of, sort of.
Okay.
It's not. I got somebody on the line on the hook. I just got to wheel him in, and I finally got my truck insurance lowered. But I'm working on getting my power back in my house because I've been out of power for 2 weeks. Long story. But anyway, so that's my second one that's going to come hopefully next week or the week after.
Awesome.
All right.
Success clap, please.
Boom.
And prayer.
Okay.
Boom, boom.
Prayer, yes.
All right.
Boom.
I will yield to the next person taking over in the meeting here. I don't know if it's Al or Mo, but
Yes,
whoever's next,
sure. Hey,
go
Will.
ahead, sir.
Yeah,
The
that's
floor is
that'll be
yours.
me, Will. Thanks so
Okay,
much, Will.
all right. Our
As
new
al-
two-star director, Al Peters, go ahead and take it away, sir.
Hey, thanks a lot, Will. As always, you do an incredible job when it comes to coming up and leading the group and helping to keep things flowing. So always great
Thank
to
you.
have you
Thank
doing
you.
that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. One of the things that I wanted to mention aside from my subject is that this week was a great week for me because I was able to get a lot of video requests, and I will add that was partly because of the increased knowledge and the increased processes that I'm learning in those learning lunch events that we're having with Boomi, and just to show you guys how it's effective, I literally got a report from Facebook to tell me that they are increasing my reach because of my quality reels and quality postings that I'm doing. So uh, definitely come to those lunch and learns. But that right there is not what I actually came on to talk about. I want to really speak on the subject of, why have your team and you do the launches in February and beyond. I think you already know, but I want to enforce it into just to say, we know what works. We've seen the results from having those launches. And we shown that how we've had that growth as well also. Now, I myself have to pick it up in that area as well also. Thank goodness that my colds are gone and not on any cold medicines and not congested anymore. So definitely looking to pick that up. But guys, we know that if you haven't done a launch, because we know that, professionals, they're the ones who launch a business, not just to start it. So I just want to emphasize to everyone that you want to launch your business if you have not done it yet, and be able to do it with your leader and to get that on the calendar. I don't know what the schedule is currently, but I'll tell you this, get yours in before I get mine. Um, if you want to do something for this week, I know that I'm going to be speaking to certain people within the group. You know who you are, to really get the launches out there. So if there's anyone that is new or that has been in the team that have not launched their business versus just starting the business, we need to get those in so that we can let people know what this platform is all about. And if you were on the call on Saturday and they talked about how this wave is building up and the people want to know who are the folks that are in this Trevorium business and how and who are the people out there saving money, we definitely want to be able to ride that wave because we see it coming. And by us as a team helping each other to bring guests on your launches, let's go ahead and get that done because we want to make 2026 our year to be prosperous and also to enjoy our membership. So that's what I wanted to come on here and talk about. Thank you so much, Will, for allowing me to share that. And hey, guys, let's go ahead and get that done. I want to introduce the next person, which is going to be Detria. And I know that she always has very valuable information, so I can't wait to hear what she has to. Am I correct? Is it Detria that's next?
It is Datria. Yes, it is.
Datria. Yeah,
Thank you
Datria.
so much, Al. I appreciate you. And congratulations again to our new two-star director, Al Peters.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you. Success clap to you. And thank you so much for the powerful reminder about why it's so important for us to launch our businesses. And I know that, and I may be getting this quote wrong, but Boomi talks about, professionals launch and amateurs what? It was, I can't remember the last part.
That's
But
what I
anyway,
was
so what was that?
I'm a
Remember,
teacher.
she join.
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 With professional
Amethyst
Join, yes.
join. Professionals
Yes,
lunch.
okay. Y'all are paying
There you
attention.
go.
Awesome. I was just testing y'all to see if y'all knew. Okay, but anyway, good evening, family. So I just came on briefly. Boomy wanted me to share a little bit about the importance of us going to the leadership conference. And I had a few challenges that could talk me out of going, but I'm making it happen. So my main thing is just to tell you to get in the room, just to get in the room. I'm shifting around schedules, and because I'm a full-time Mimi, and so I'm always concerned about my grandgirls and how they're going to be taken care of when I'm gone on a trip. But I know God shared in my spirit that God has already provided everything that I need. So I'm just encouraging everybody, whatever you need to do to make it happen, be in the room. Every time I showed up, when I started to change my mind, every single time I showed up to a conference, I've been a network marketer for quite some time. And when I made that sacrifice to show up, and, all kinds of things are probably going to get in the way to keep you from going, whether it's financial, relationships or whatever, I don't care, somebody may pass away, but just show up if you can and at all costs, even if you have. I remember one time I went to a conference and I had given up my room. And when I went back I canceled my reservations. And when I went back to schedule, when I decided I was going to go, there were no rooms available. And I wanted to stay at the host hotel. So one of my upline, one of my business partners, she made it happen for me to go in a room with one of the leaders that I had been on Zooms with for over like a year. And I felt a little bit uncomfortable staying in a room with somebody that I didn't know personally or that hadn't met personally. Her husband was in the bedroom with her, and she had another person in her downline, that organization, that we slept in the same room. They made room for all of us. And I just appreciate the sacrifice that we made, because most of the time at the conferences, you're not going to be in the room that much anyway. You're going to be hanging out. They're going to have meetings after the meetings. But being in that atmosphere, having those conversations in the hallway, and it's just going to help you be around all of that positive energy. It's going to help activate your business and take it to that next level. So I'm encouraging everybody, whatever you need to do, make it happen. I know people that have slept on floors, slept on let out beds or whatever, gotten carts, but make it happen. So if you're serious about the growth of your business, you just make sure that you get yourself in the room. And like I said, I keep hearing in my spirit, if it's a financial reason, that God has already provided every way. All you need to do is just position yourself to receive it. So trust God. If you don't believe in God, trust whatever you do, but just trust yourself. Trust and believe in yourself. Make this investment in yourself. And I guarantee you that if you make it to this leadership conference, that it will take your business to the next level. And it always helped me grow personally. So now and also, okay, so I'm going to end there. So just get in the room. So now I'm going to bring up I'm going to bring up a phenomenal leader, Mo, who is always stepping up. He's one of our three-way call leaders, always positive, always willing to help everybody on the team, even if he's not going to benefit from him. And I'm always inspired by him. But he's going to be sharing with us about how we get paid. So Mo, you are up next.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Hopefully everyone's having a great evening. And Daytria, we always appreciate you going out and putting in the chat whenever the conference calls are coming up, or trying to keep us kind of, in the right direction. So I really appreciate that. I tell you, Daytria is one of those people, I think I met her. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I met her down in the DMV. She's a leader's leader. She's doing some great things in her business. And, it's a pleasure to be working with her and the team. So today, what I'll be going over is the compensation plan, understanding the compensation plan. I know, everybody knows or they've seen the slides where all the compensation plans are. But I think the one compensation plan that everybody should be really looking at also, to try to understand like what, what BSVs that you need is going to the back office and pull off the compensation plan that's out there. I'm going to share it real quick on my screen so everybody has an idea on what I'm talking about. Let me know when you can see my screen.
We got it,
We
Mike.
can see it.
Yes.
All right. So great. This is the one that's in the back office. This is the compensation plan that's in the back office. And it kind of gives you a little bit more about basically the direct sales bonus. At what position will you actually start collecting some of those sales bonuses? So if you look at it as a director or a regular direct sales bonus, if they come in as a titanium, if you bring somebody in as a titanium, you would actually get $25 for that titanium. And then if you bring them in as a platinum, you will get $50. Okay. So, and if you just look at this slide and just understand like how this money just for introducing people or referring people to this membership, there is just phenomenal. Because I will tell you, as you're aware that this is a binary structure, there's only two legs. I've been a part of network marketing companies where there were three legs and you had to have a certain amount of volume or a certain amount of people or customers in that specific leg before you can even get promoted. This compensation plan is phenomenal. I've never seen anything like this one. So just understand, this is the slide that kind of gives you, as you start referring people to the membership, this will give you an idea of what would you get at each position. So let me go into the daily pay. So the daily pay now, the silver membership or silver director, is anybody come in at the silver position. Now, we know that the majority of the people do not come in at the silver position because number one, it doesn't offer any travel points. So there's really no benefit to it. But what I like to tell people, sometimes people got to get in where they fit in, but you want to make sure they understand that if they're looking to make some residual income, the silver membership is not the one, because you would need for minimum volume per leg is like 35 CSVs per leg. And then the total volume is 100. So the way you figure out the math is, 35 in one leg, 35 in the next leg is 70 total. And then plus your position, it can increase for the total volume of 100 CSV, which is customer sales volume. So you can still get daily pay and everything at a silver as a silver membership person, but daily pay is 175 and the monthly income is $53 a month. Now, of course, you want everybody to come in as a platinum. Platinum is a position where you want everyone to come in at, because that's where the money really starts to kick in. So when you hit the platinum membership, everybody is aware that you have everybody that comes in under a platinum membership, they get 80 customer sales volume for that position. And then the total volume that you have to have is 240 total volume. And at that point, you will get 445 a day. Now, the benefit of that is that you will get like $137, I believe, which give you a little bit of change over where that monthly membership is actually going to come out of your profits and not out of your pockets. So that's kind of where you want to be. That's kind of that sweet spot. However, one-star director, we have a lot of one-star directors on this line. We're doing some great things, but it's 600 BVs in 2 legs, a total of 1,200 BVs. We get $10 a day, and we get a monthly income between the $300 to $400 a month. Now, of course, on top of that, we get those other bonuses. Those bonuses by introducing people to the membership. So we get those bonuses also. So that's really on the low end. Now, I'm going to stop here at the 2-star, and then I'm going to move on to something else. So the 2-star director is the position where you really want to get to. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. When you get the 2-star director, you have 2,000 BVs in one leg and 2,000 in the next leg for a total of 4,000. You get $25 a day. Now that's actually $1,500 a month. And I know Al, when he saw this, he's just loving it because he also gets the $750 directors, the lifestyle bonus. So he still gets that. That is phenomenal. But the better than that is you get the 2-star ring. Now, I don't know how many network marketing companies actually give you something with 25 people and 25 people on the left and your right leg. So can you imagine getting one of these 2-star rings, Super Bowl rings, and able to walk around and everybody's like, oh my God, what kind of ring does he have on? That's a good talking point. But the one big thing about the 2-star director position is this position is willable to your kids or your grandkids when you pass away. I know everybody heard the story about Dr. Deborah Taylor's husband. I think he was at 2-star director, and now I think he's at 1-star ambassador or something like that now. So can you just imagine being able to will that to your kids or your grandkids? That is just phenomenal. So you really want to kind of get to that 2-star position. And I'm not saying stay there long because you want to continue to grow to the 3-star and the 4-star and then the ambassador. Because, this business is easy. I don't want to call it easy. It's simple. I want people to understand when you introduce or you send this information over to people, you're not trying to convince them to do anything in this business. You're just trying to say, hey, there's another opportunity for you to, number one, either make residual income. Number two, save on everyday purchases like your cell phone, car insurance, or you want to travel for pennies on the dollar or travel for less. So if they want to do, one or the other, or they want to do all three, that's great. This business kind of gives you the opportunity to do that. So before I turn it over to the next presenter, does anybody have any questions about, I just went up to 2-star. I didn't go past 3-star because I know we don't have too many 3-stars, but if you want me to kind of just touch on it so everybody knows exactly where we are for 3-star, I can definitely do that. But any questions in regards to what I just brought up?
No, Mo, this is Anna. The only question I have is where do I find that information? Because that's a new chart. Where do I find that at?
So I'm going to hold on for a second. I'll tell you in a second.
Okay.
So when you go in, so when you go into the main website, you go down to, hold on.
Okay.
All right. So when you get into the main website, you go all the way down the left side where it says documents.
Okay.
And then you go to compensation plan.
Compensation plan. Okay.
And then there's like four different presentations. There's the Russian, French, Spanish, and go to English, and you just hit the download. And that is the one that I just brought up.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions from anyone? All right.
Hey, Mo, I think we got Dr. Daryl Keck is on the line as well. He's a 3-star.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So wanted to share a little bit of information about that 3-star because eventually we're going to get there.
All right. I will definitely.
Just made 3-star. Boomy's mother just made 3-star.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
My fault. Let me go ahead and I'll share it because I already closed the other one out, but I'll share this one.
Excellent. That's what I want to do. Catch up with Dr. Daryl. Yes.
Yes, sir.
And Jerry.
Yeah. So hopefully everyone can see my slide. So getting the 3-star director position. You also the other thing that I didn't tell you was the personal partners. So as you start going up in the company, you have to have at least to make it to the top position. You got to have only 9 personal partners. Now, just keep in mind, we know things happen with people's debit cards and things happen with that. So you want to make sure that you have enough buffer. Don't stop, don't stop being in phase one. As my boy Anthony always says, you got to stay in phase one. You got to keep recruiting, keep looking for people that is looking for an opportunity. So 3-star director, 63 on the left, 63 on the right. You need to have 7 personal partners. Now, annually, part-time for some people, full-time for some people, that's $28,000, over $28,000 a year. Now, I don't know about you, but that would definitely help any family. That can help pay a mortgage payment or a rent payment or a car payment or something like that. Now they also get up to $2,400 monthly, and then the daily pay is $70 a day. Can you imagine $70 a day? Getting $70 a day every time you wake up? That is phenomenal. That is phenomenal. And then, since I'm already at 3-star, I'm going to go to 4-star, where our illustrious leader is right now, but I don't expect her to be there too much longer. But, at that position is 125 on the left and right side. The daily pay is $100 a day. That's monthly up to $3,500 a month. And that's on the low end. Plus you get a direct sales bonus for any time somebody comes in at $40, plus $50 of actually introducing somebody to the business. So this compensation plan is sick. That's all I'm going to say. It's sick. It's, the way that they're giving us money for just referring this opportunity to people is phenomenal. So I do see somebody saying, I see DJ's hand raised. DJ.
Yes, I have a question. So in the last one of the meetings last week, they had mentioned you could buy points like as a new partner. I had found it on the site, but now I can't find it. Do you know where I can find it?
Yeah, hold on for a second. Let me see if I can, hold on for a second. Let me see. I'm going to tell you in a second.
Okay. Is she talking about the travel pack?
Yes.
Okay, so I think you have to go to the account tab and look in there, and I think you can purchase from there. I think it's inside. They moved it, so yeah, it's inside the account tab.
Yeah, I'm actually looking in there now. While the next person is coming up, I'll actually try to locate it for you, DJ. I'll try to locate it for you,
okay,
and then I'll get back on.
I found it before, but I don't see it anymore.
Yeah, because I know it used to be at the top, but I don't see it there anymore. So let me go ahead and look through here, and I'll let you know.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So what I want to do now is I want to turn it over to a phenomenal leader. I've talked to her several times. She's really doing some great things in this business, and she's going to go over, be a product of the product. So I want to turn it over to Miss Neverly. Neverly, are you out there?
Hey, Mo. Hey, everybody. How's everyone doing? I need some energy. Because we have had some awesome trainers come up and give you some information. And I just need to know that everybody is out there that is receiving this information. Yes, let me hear you. Let's hear it up.
Boom, Neverly.
Yes.
He recruited me.
Go, girl. Yes,
We're giving you that energy right now.
Please give me some energy. So
Boom,
what I like to do,
It's 1,000 times better.
yes, it is. So what I like to do, I got a question for folks that is on the phone. If you can drop in the chat, how many people out there has already done a lifestyle story, whether it was a savings, whether it was a earning income or whatever. Have you done that yet? I just want to
Yes.
know for how many people. Just drop it in the chat. Say yes, no, yes, no. Because what I want to talk to you about is creating that lifestyle story and becoming a product of the product. So it's not just the compensation plan. It's not just the product that we have, because we have an awesome product, right? But it is your lifestyle story. So people do not join memberships. They join people, they join belief, and they join what they see is working. So what is your lifestyle story? It's simple. It's just a visible proof that the product works in your life. So 3 questions can come out of that. 1, is it real? Is our membership real? Is it working? Is our membership working? And could it work for me? So always know those 3 questions when you are promoting your business. You got to feel good. You got to get Travoyum into you because you are the product of the product. And so it's got to be believable to the people that you're introducing this to, that you're pitching to, right? So in travel, the most experiences are emotional. We get emotional. Daytria, I seen her post. She got emotional about going to Punta Cana. I seen other posts of people just enjoying themselves on the beach. That's emotional. So people feed off of emotion. So when people see you traveling, because you're posting that you're traveling, when they see that you're saving money because you're showing them in a post how you're saving money, you're showing them for those who are earning income, and then you're showing them how you can help other people do the same. So now they do not feel sold. They feel inspired, right? Because we're not in the business of selling. People buy on emotion. I know they do. I'm number one. They can come and tell me, oh, this is beautiful, but I got to have the emotion of it. If my emotion is in it, they can sell me. I remember buying a car and I was pregnant. I just had to have a new car because I was like, it's hot. It's going to be 95 degrees. My daughter was born in July and my air conditioning wasn't work. Emotion, right? So these people worked on my emotion. It took them 3 hours, but I left out of there with a car with some air conditioning because they knew what I was feeling. They saw how I was reacting. And so they were able to close the sale on me. So people do feed off of your emotion. So what does it mean to be a product of the product? So that means that you're using the membership, you're booking through it, right? You comparing the savings, right? The pricing. Then you share what you have saved. You're taking your trips, right? You're documenting the journey. So here's some little things, some little tips. So instead of saying we have great savings, you may want to say something like, I just saved $247 on my hotel in Vegas compared to booking.com. Instead of saying, oh, you can earn income, you can say, this trip paid for itself because I earned commission on bookings this month. Now you're not selling, right? You're showing people your membership. You're showing how it could be beneficial to them, right? So you don't need to be a top earner. You don't need to travel every month. You just need to be intentional. So here's how you be intentional, right? Start booking something small, even a weekend stay. Wherever I go, well, most people know I travel a lot. So wherever I go, I'm going in my back office and I'm looking for that hotel deal. So now I have something to compare. I have a story. I screenshot those savings and I share the experience with everybody. I let them know, listen, I'm getting a discount on all the hotels using my portal. I have people, one gentleman, he keeps hitting me up. oh, can you check your portal and see how much this is? So I very well sent them an email and say, listen, membership has its privileges. It will be to your advantage to get a membership. So now you can check all 3 of your portals to get the best deal, right? Because membership has its privileges. But I have stories behind whatever I do. So as they talked about on Saturday training, anybody remember what the gentleman talked about on Saturday's training? The one thing he left you with? Anybody?
Being
Oh, you
consistent.
talking about Keith Brown?
Consistency. Consistency builds credibility. Thank you, Crystal. Consistency. You got to be consistent in this business. You got to be out there being a product of the product. So that means you got to have a lifestyle story. Now, we have been telling people to get your lifestyle stories done, right? We have a place for you to post. We're going to start a new platform, which our next speaker will talk about. But we need to get those stories out there. It could be save $15 on going to the movies. But everybody on this call should have at least one lifestyle story, a savings, earn money, took a trip, something. It should be no reason why no one has one that's on this call. Okay? So consistency builds credibility. And then we are, as our Beach Boss influencers tells us, post the fun, post the savings, post the income wins, post the team growth, right? So fun plus finance equals belief. So your team will duplicate what they see. So if you're not out there saving money, your team member is going to be like, well, they got me in this other thing, right? Here we go again. So they got to see that it's some value in this membership. So that's why we have to build our lifestyle stories and let our members know. Let the people you are pitching to. Everybody I pitch to, a story comes. It don't have to be my story, but I listen to what people have to say and I feed off the 5 things that I get from them. And bam, I'm going to use somebody's savings that I have saw in the portal to validate this membership for what they're going through, right? So in closing, I do have a challenge for you. And this is, if you can. So number 1, if you can, book something. If not, share savings or tell your story. And then invite someone to see how it works. We do have I do have a presentation or launch coming up on Tuesday. It's open to everybody. It's going to be Boomy's Zoom link. Get people on that call. Come with get your lifestyle story to them so that they can get on the call and see how we are saving people money on everyday life, how we are showing people how to save on travel for less, and we also tell them how they can make additional income. So don't just promote the lifestyle, live it, because you become a product of the product. Belief becomes automatic and belief builds everything. Let's go, team. Whoa, let's go. Get those lifestyle stories out there. Now,
success clap, please.
Let's go.
Boom.
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 Boom. Boom. Boom.
Well done.
So-
Well done.
Thanks,
Well
Beverly.
done,
Boom.
Beverly.
Thank you. So my next speaker, though, man, this gentleman, he is a networker to his heart. I've never met him in other businesses, but just being around him for the few months knowing him, he is true to this business and he wants to see everyone succeed. And so he is our guru to come up with the tools that we need to be successful in this business. He is almost a 2-star. I know he's going to get there. Me and him are going to get there. We're going to get there. We is in existence. We will be 2 stars. And so he's going to come up and share some information with you, but it's no other than the trillionaire, Jeff the Trillionaire. Are you out there?
I am. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Take it away.
First of all, Neville, shout out to you, girl. You did your thing tonight, girl. Showing us about the wins. Appreciate you, superstar. So, I get excited, every time we come on this platform to talk about Trevorium because people like Neville, who's actually experiencing the results. She's showing the power of actually leveraging these actual benefits that we have. And when we leverage it and we share it, people start to get activated, right? It's funny you said about the whole car thing. I used to have a car. Well, I used to have a car rental business. I still have it, but I defleeted. And I would train my mentees, don't go into the dealership emotional. Meaning, like when I bought my car, I didn't even let them take me on a test drive. That's the first rule, to take on a test drive and see how you feel. You're like, ooh, this is real good. This is nice. The leather seats are plush. I go there. I said, I don't even want to test drive the car. Let's get to the numbers. Because if the numbers ain't right, we ain't buying, right? And they're like, you don't want to test drive it? So yeah, people play on your emotion. That's how they sell you, right? They sell you by letting you sell yourself on the product. So that's, in this scenario, it's time to get sold on the product so that we can do what dealers are doing to you, we can do to people that actually are looking to save with our company. Gee, look, my phone blowing up. So, all right. So what we're going to talk about today, well, tonight, this evening, on top of what everybody talked about, from Mo, Al, Neville, and Atria. Yeah, you think I forgot? I ain't forget, off the piece. So what we're going to be talking about is going to be something very special. This is what's going to allow us to move ourselves to the next level here with Travarium, and it's called I got you, Day. So this is going to take us to the next level as a team with the big group, right? Shout out to Boomy Moore for sure. Right now, she's in motion traveling down because she about to be a new grandmammy, or as she would call it, glam mammy. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Boomy, safe travel superstar. But what I came to share with the family is how we're going to level up in 2026, and it's the first thing we're going to go over is the fact that we have a community where we are going to all be a part of. So I know we got the Facebook groups and the WhatsApp groups, and there's a lot of people that come into the team that might not know which group to put them in. And so, and also with the whole situation with WhatsApp, and people are getting scammed on WhatsApp saying, hey, I met you on WhatsApp, and Boomy told us to give you a call or whatever it may be. My phone is going off, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Let me go ahead and my thing ringing. I think it's money calling. But with that whole WhatsApp situation and the fact that when you come into WhatsApp and you can't see that what post was above and below, and it was just like, okay, we got to find something that's simple that everybody can be a part of. You can invite your reps in there, you can invite your guests in there, and we're going to show you how to actually tap in together to make this a very valuable a community that we can tap in with the family. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek into what is coming down the pipeline here shortly. I just closed that one out. Hold on.
Hey Jeff, can you share your screen?
Yeah, I'm about to do that right now, champion.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to do that right now, my boy. So let me go and share with you guys. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek so y'all can see what a couple of the 1 stars and above actually saw. Okay. Let me go here. All right. Grab this link real quick. Here we go. Okay. The first I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this link. I'm gonna put in the chat. Then I'm gonna share my screen. Okay. This is a link to the actual community. So if you want to go ahead and if your person sends you the link, go ahead and get in. But if you haven't gotten into the school community yet, go ahead and click that link and add and fill it and join the school community. Right. But let me show you what the school community look like. This is the official big. Can somebody, whoever got the host, could you give me the ability to share my screen? Let me see. Or co-host.
Yeah, hold on for a second. That's why I was wondering. Let me see. Let me see if you can share it now.
All right. Yep, we're in like swimwear. Let's go.
All right.
All right, perfect. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do boom, boom. All right, let me do this quick. And I'm going to get back to the community. Boom. All right, let's go and make this happen. Who's ready to see the new community? Type a 10 in the chat if you're ready to see the school community. I need to see the 10s in the chat. Oh, red. They said, forget the tens. Let's go, tens. All right, then round of let's drum roll. All right, welcome to the Big Group community. So this is cool, right? So here's the cool thing about this, right? This is the community where we're going to be able to share all the types of posts. Everything will be in here, and you'll be able to post, you'll be able to share and receive what's going on in one place. Okay. Now I'm gonna break it down as we have some of the leaders that actually, that's the power of leveling up. As a leader, you get privileges before everybody else do. So you need to get the 1 star and above ASAP so you can be in the circle with the other leaders. Okay, that's 1. 2, this is a cool thing about this. How many of you guys are like, when is the calls and what time is the calls and stuff like that? If that was you, type call in the chat, right? No, now you don't have to worry about when the call is happening because we have a calendar. And on this calendar, we have all the calls lined up right for you to see. You know when it is, what day it is. If I want to go and click on Monday's call, what's going on Monday? We know Miss Tia, she has her training. Guess what? Here's her training. Here's the time. It says Eastern time because it's New York time. And it's the link to the actual training with the passcodes and everything. And you can add to your calendar so you won't forget. Okay. If we at 9 o'clock, we got the corporate call. Boom. So now we know we got the Monday night. Well, this was a special call for February 2nd that we're gonna, as you can see next Monday, it's not there. But this was that call for that day. Anything that goes on, you're gonna know it on that day. Okay. Everything is gonna be here. You'll know it quickly and cleanly. If we have the lunch and learns, you'll see it here. But we on this week, right? So right now we on the actual tonight's call. But guess what? Every Sunday night, guess what? The calls are here, right? Here's another cool thing. When you download the app, or you just check the class check the community every day. Let me see here. So, oh my bad. This was right now it was saying live. Let me refresh it, but I clicked on it. So so right now since it's been over at about it just hit the hour 8 o'clock. That call that was live, which I saw, is now over because we set it to be an hour call. So now the next call is going to happen. It's going to be the call with Tia, and it tells you right now what's the next call to happen, and then how many hours before that call is going to be there. So you'll never not know what call is next because it's always going to show you the next call that's going to happen when the next time. Or you can go to the calendar, right? You can see all the calls here. Or you can switch to this version and you can see it this way. Okay, so you'll know exactly what calls it is. Another thing about the call, so say it's Monday night show me the money call. If you click on that call, it had the direct link to go there, but it also gives you the instructions to share with your guest. So you can copy this and share with your guest right away. Or if you invite your guest inside of here, they'll also see this button go live and they'll know what's going on. How cool is that? Now no one has to worry about what call is happening, when the call is happening. We all going to know because it's going to show us. If you like that, type call in the chat again. So we understand we're on the same wavelength. Okay.
So can everybody see that even if they're not approved? Because some people are saying they're not seeing what you're seeing.
Yeah, no, so you're not approved.
If they're, because I thought I could see it even if I wasn't approved. I was approved.
Nope, we have so right now we have the group on private. That's why we need everybody to go ahead and.
Can you hear me, Jeff?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
You froze. You froze.
Can you hear me?
We hear you. We hear you, Jeff.
We can hear you.
Okay, I thought I was going crazy over here. Like,
No, we hear you.
I'm sorry. It must be on my end, the internet.
No, that's
can you repeat that?
No, you're good. So yeah, right now, if you're trying to get into the group, as you see right here, it says 44 people membership is pending request. So we're not adding anyone to right now. We just want you to go ahead and register and request to join the group. We want to get this up to 100. Right now we got 44 people pending. When we get up to 100 people in the group, we're going to let you guys in. And also we're finishing up the finishing touches so we can help you guys navigate when you get in here. So that's why I said this is a sneak peek. So if you are not in the group, if you're not accepted yet, you won't see this because we have it on private. But we're going to open it up. So I'm just saying what's to come once you're in the group. You'll be able to see all of this. Okay. So if you haven't signed up, the link is inside the chat. Go ahead and sign up or copy the link and make sure you sign up and add yourself to the actual group. Okay. But once you're in, you're going to see everything I just spoke about. Okay. We're just giving you guys a sneak peek. All right. So next thing you want to know about is we call these categories. Okay. So these categories are here. And so now you can go by category and see what's going on. right? If I want to see what launch card is happening, I'll click there and I'll scroll down, and whoever posted that they got a launch card coming up, it's going to be here, right? When you get in, you're going to introduce yourself. Just the introduce yourself tab, which is my name is and I. So if I click on that, you see people have introduced themselves, right? Right. My name is Maurice Mo Gadsden. I'm a one-star director with Travoyum. I'm retired military. So you see, so you get to know who's who. Okay. So when you get in here, you want to do this yourself as well. So these categories where you can quickly glance and see what's going on in those categories. I can click on welcomes and wins and see who got welcomed. Congratulating the owl hitting 2-star, a new welcome, a new member alert welcome. Okay, so this is where you're going to either post a new member that joined your team or a new guest that joined your team. So right now, Mo posted his new members. So we have a format that everybody's going to follow, which is new member alert and the person name, and then we have their actual banner, right? That was created. Okay, and so that's how simple it is. So you can see all the new members, the teams. So and also congratulations. So wins and welcomes is in this tab. Okay. Lifestyle savings story. This is strong, guys. So imagine now you can go click on the lifestyle savings story section and go and see what testimonies are already that people are putting inside of the group. Okay. So you're able to see everybody's story and say, I want to click on Miss Neverly's story. I can click on the image and I can go ahead and click on the image and I can now download the image if I wanted to, right? And I can send it out to people on my social media or my list, or I can tag my guest that's in the group. I can say at Raven, right? And boom, tag him and say, hey, superstar, this is the savings I was telling you about. Right? And we're going to teach about how to format and how to connect the dots for people, and I'll post it. Right? I can post it, I can edit it, I can even choose an emoji, right? And I'm like, yeah. So I can hit them with the emoji, right? And then boom, post it. Okay. So it's super cool what you can do. And that's also adding value to Neverly's post. Okay. So how cool is that? That I can take anybody's post, share it. I can go over here and click on this savings. I can watch the video that they put about it, right? Yeah. Okay, so I can upload a video and I can upload images of my actual trip if I wanted to, right? All up in this post, you can upload the 10 different images, and you can do multiple videos too here as well, right? And I can go and tag somebody else in that savings or download it, right? And then send it over to some friends and family that's outside of the community, right? So this is what's so cool about these different categories. But here's another way to see everything that we got going on, which is going to be the main hub, which is right here, the classrooms. Okay. So in the classroom, this is where we're going to train you on this, but we're going to start here, get the start here section, and then you'll have different situations here that you can start here with. Okay. So it tells you when you start here, there's going to be a video here with Boomy, XYZ. Here's where you can download the link for the song. You can click on here. We're going to say step 2, go to Trustpilot and give you a review if you have a success with Travoyum. Boom, here to get started resource day. So it's everything you need to know is right here. So we're going to become excellent pointers now. No one's going to be confused on what to do and where to go, because we're building this out to where no one's going to be lost. You come to start here, you know exactly what your steps are to do when you first come in as a representative, and you just start the program. It's all going to be lined up here. Okay, everything. Then you go to the next section, and the Travoyum PDF is right here. Miss Jerry's resource that she created, it's right here. No one need to go and figure out what's going on. Okay, so this start here is going to be really built out so we can dominate. Okay, then from the start here, we got the new member orientation calls. Okay, this is going to be the calls that you're going to go into next, and it's going to be when we're talking about everything that we're doing, and then any new orientation calls that we have to get you guys orientated, it's going to be in here. Okay. On top of that, we have Let's Play Ball. Remember, we talk about the baseball system. Well, this is the whole blueprint on how to actually do that. So then no more, well, where's the PDF for the baseball system? It's right here, right? Everything you need to know right here. The detailed training, right? We got this version, the 10x10 club. You're going to know what that is. The home run system, we're going to create a bunch of videos and, like sample pitch. We're going to talk about what that means. So all the bases are going to be shown right here, what it means, how it works, this, that, and the third for your ultimate success. So we're still building it out. That's why we're not letting you in yet, but you should be let in less than a week, if anything, okay? But just we let you know that this is what's going on. The resources for prospects. Here we go. Right here. You can go and click on the YouTube and send it out to your client, or you can take this link and put your. We're going to teach all this inside of here so that you would not be confused on what to do. Where's that 36-minute video again? Bingo, right here. Where's that testimony with that lady that's 53 years in the industry? Boom, bingo. But we're going to show that video in this section here, as well as give you access to the link. Okay. So this is how we. Where's that 10-minute 10x strategy by Todd? Boom, right here. So there's going to be no way you're going to be able to not know where something is. Okay. The lunch and learns is going to be right here. Okay. And this is the replays of the actual opportunity call. So you see right here, Cynthia's training, the Boiler Room's right here. Wednesday night call, the replays is in the Reach Your Volume replay section. So now if I want to go, where's that replay from the other night? They're all going to be here on the Wednesday, right? Show me the money, and show me the money, and then show me in the after party. Show me the money, and then after party. So it's going to be built out here. You're going to have an open vault of replay that you can just click on, and you can tag your people here, or you can tell them to come here, or we're going to make sure that you can copy this link too, and then send it to your guest, right? So there's no excuses now why you can't dominate here. Does that make sense? Let me just give you a snippet into what's to come. And let's go over to the second section right here. Shout out to Neverly. This is the Boiler Room. And we're going to have these different Boiler Room replays, calls. We're going to have success interviews, right, from people that actually had success with the Boiler Room strategies, okay? You're going to have all the interviews here of that person and their team and what they've done. It's going to be really, really cool, guys. Shout out to everybody sign up. I see the sign-ups increasing. Shout out to you guys. And then we had the lifestyle success stories, right? Now you can also just go in the classroom, and this is really, really cool. Remember that post that we saw? Everything's going to be in one place. So if I want to see all the cell phone testimonials, I click on cell phones, and here they are. Boom, boom, boom. I can go down and pick whatever cell phone testimony I like, right? I can share it, or I can click on the link and tag that person in this post. I can just come right to this classroom, and then whatever post I want, click on that. Oh, yeah, I'm going to tag my friend in this post, right? If I'm doing auto insurance, right? Come here and see all the auto insurance testimonies. Restaurants, right? We see all the restaurant testimonials, right? Energy savings. So there's going to be an ever-growing a situation of posts and also testimonials. That's just on the savings here. But what about traveling? Here we go. Hotel savings. They're all going to be here. Boom. World tour savings. Okay. They're going to, anybody who's to the world tour, they're going to make the post, and we're going to put it inside this classroom so you can just go right to world tour savings and pick whatever world tour savings you like. You can take it off here, send it over to somebody in your list, or you can just have them come into here and tag them. Okay, which would be the easiest way. Getaway savings, same difference. See, right now we have a getaway savings, and it's clear, easy for you to get right to, get their story, and boom, you're here. Cruises and rentals, and this is going to be ever growing. How do you guys like this so far? If you like this, put 100 chat. I just want to see who's
absolutely love it. We
Yeah,
love it.
love it.
Awesome, awesome.
It is gonna be great.
100%.
Love it.
Jeff Trill.
Amazing,
That's
It
nice.
is outstanding.
Wait, okay.
Bill
This is awesome.
delivers again.
Yeah,
Are
love
you
it.
kidding
There
me?
are no excuses for building our business.
Ain't no excuses now, right?
You
This
have
is,
the
and this
best team in the world. All
We're
right,
up
big
on the ambassador now.
getting better and better. This will keep us organized.
what? Tell me about it. We're gonna go crazy, guys. It's gonna be crazy. And then we have leaderboard.
Ambassador now, Jeff.
Is this
Oh,
one
yeah.
for the big team?
This is
This is
one
for the big
for the
team.
big team, right, Jeff?
One place.
Look, what name to say right there? What name to say right here? Doing the training. So that's for the big group, girl. You hear?
All right, all right.
This is
So,
our
Jeff,
team. Yes, sir.
once this is launched, is this just going to be for someone who is an actual member? That's what they're going to be able to plug in, or
Members and guests. Our members and our guests are going to be on the
okay?
community.
So the
Yeah,
guests will
so
be
we
able to
can sing
get
guests,
into this
yeah.
too.
That's correct. We want to put all members and guests in here because we're not putting our links, our join links in here. We're saying, get back to the person that referred you, and you know who your people are. And so your goal is to tag them in the community so they can see the energy that's going on in here, right? They can see the wins. They can see this. We're going to have we're going to have a classroom or a tab that's going to say, show me the money, right? So if you have your $10 a day, your $4 a day, $4.50, $4.45, your $10, your $25 a day, you're going to start to take screenshots. We're going to have a disclaimer for that, but you'll be able to share how many people are earning $4.45 a day where their membership is free. How many people are earning $10 a day, $25 a day, such and such and such, right? So they could be able to see that people are making money here. They're making a residual income. They hit the Karma Club, stuff like that, right? And so it's going to be great for them to see. Now, mind you, everything will not be available for everybody. I mean, it'll be locked. So meaning certain things will be locked in. So if I go into, I don't want to confuse you. Just know that when you see things, like this is you member, and this is how you remember. So you see right here, those things will be locked, right? Lunch and learn. That's for because the cool thing about it, we're gonna have people that are gonna be coming into here that didn't join Trevorium, right? So they guess, right? They guess. And so the lunch and learn replay, that's for reps, right? So if you're a rep right now, you get access to lunch and learn with the boss babes, right? That's not available to guests. If they don't get that information for free, they had to be a part of a team to be able to get access to this. So that's going to be locked. But everybody here that's already in the big group, we're going to put you inside of the lunch and learn replay so you can get the replays of the lunch and learn that she does. So there's no more like, what happened to that lunch and learn replay? I'm going to go back and go watch it right in here. Okay. That makes sense. The replays, all that stuff is locked in for us, right? And this is Boomy's product, whatever it can be. So we got some things here that's going to be pretty cool, right? The personal development corner, she's going to be dropping some personal development because that's what Boomy is known for, dropping the source so you can be the boss, right? And then we're going to have the FAQ center. This is going to be so fire, y'all. Imagine like, well, how do I go and get that get my cell phone discount? It's going to be a video showing you actually how to go and sign up with Prevy. That's also going to be locked, and it's going to be for the reps, right?
Awesome.
I believe it's still going to be. We haven't talked about it yet, but I think it'll be for reps, right? Because those are going to be questions that actually have it, and we might do a general FAQ one, so one for the reps and one for just everybody, right? So the guests can see it, stuff like that. Commonly asked questions that guests probably ask, right? So that's going to be another FAQ section for I think we haven't decided what we're going to call it yet, but just know that the FAQ section is going to be amazing, guys. How to get certain services? How did I get that fridge for whatever? What did I go for? All these questions that we get asked, and it's already either answered inside those replays, or if yourself got a savings, you can actually shoot a video on how I was able to get this savings, and we'll put it inside the FAQ, right? Another cool thing about if you have a question, you could come to the community and you see right here question. So you click if I have a question, I'm gonna put title. How do I get my discount on my cell phone? Right, whatever. That's the actual title, and they'll say, I got T-Mobile, right? T-Mobile. And I want to switch, right? So you'll put your question here. And the cool thing about this, you can't post it unless you put it in that type of category. I want to switch. So you can put an image, you can put a video here if you want to add a video, or you put an image, right? Whatever you can attachment, you can hyperlink, whatever. You can even do a poll if you want to, right? But you got to select the category. So that select the category will be the question one. So boom, once I select the question and I post it, boom, now that question now is available, and we can go click on the question mark, scroll down. Hold on.
And I just received that notification.
And doing, you see that notification, right? So we got some Q&As already in here, right? So there goes mine. How do I get discount on my cell phone bill? Right? On behalf of Kaz, let me welcome. So we know that we're testing it, but this is the category for Q&As, right? So we just made that a category. So we was testing out. You see right here the question mark right here?
Jeff, you froze
Did the
up.
computer freeze?
Can't hear you, Jeff.
Yeah, I think he froze.
I thought it was just me.
Can't hear you, Jeff.
No, that my computer was acting slow. It does that when I'm on fire. So
But I just wanted to know if y'all could
Jay
let you know
said you're
what
sizzling.
say it again.
I said Jay said you're sizzling.
Oh yeah, I'm cooking, right? This is awesome. So just know that this is what we have access to. This is why this is so amazing for us, because we get to do things that everybody's not going to be able to do. All the training that we're going to do is going to be in here, right? How to get the song, right? And then how to upload the song. It's all going to be in here. Like, so we're going to build this out. It's going to be a wild time for us. I'm talking about the energy is going to grow. People are going to feel like they know what they're doing. They know where to go to get their answers answered. The questions answered. I said answered. The questions answered, right? And so that's what's so cool about this what we got going on here with Javoya. And right. And more people are already in school. Shout out to Dawn. She said, I'm in another school community. So the cool thing about this is that most people are already on the school platform. Okay. And this school platform has an app. So now how cool is it to just say, I got one app that I can plug my team in, one app that I can do that. This meeting is being recorded. Okay, I think I'm back. Hold on. Can you hear me? All right. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear
you. Yeah, we hear you, man. We hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, awesome. So yeah, one app that we can all fall into to get our people and ourselves on a winning streak, on a winning like runway. Okay, we're still going to use Cynthia's Facebook group to put like guests on Facebook in there, but this is the hub. Okay, this is the hub. And I see your hand up, champion. Talk to me.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm excited about this. I just see I see it creating a lot of momentum, and I see it helping retention. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Now you're welcome, champion. This is what it's about. Shout out to Boomy for willing to help us transition over. She was like, it's a lot, but it's worth it, and it is worth it, right? Hey, Wanda, I see your hand up. Talk to me.
Yeah, I wasn't on the call, but I saw a little bit of it from when they were doing the new demonstration, the new Zoom, right?
Yes.
And I noticed that they were doing what they're pretty much piggybacking off of what Cynthia has been sharing with us and what we have been doing in terms of the savings. And I'm like blown away with the graphics that they use. It's like it all started with Cynthia and our group. And I'm so proud to be a part of the group that actually made it happen.
Exactly, right?
Yes.
Look at that. We trendsetters. What can you do? We trendsetters. That's what says. So this level is another version of trendsetting, right? So
yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love it. I love to be a part. I'm loving being a part of Cynthia's group and Boomy's group, because we are, like you said, trendsetters. We are disrupting we are disruptors. Bottom line, we are disruptors.
Right. We are disrupting the status quo. Let me ask you a question, and thank you for that, Wanda. Let me ask you a question. Who all do you have joined the community right now? Matter of fact, who hasn't joined? Type not me in the chat so we just know where we at right now. Okay. Go ahead, Miss Georgia. Talk to me. I can see us going to the top. Ambassador.
You heard that cha-ching sound, right? Yes.
I'm telling you, look out.
Listen, we're gearing ourselves up for what's to come. We're gearing ourselves up to what the company is doing versus what we're doing to connect the dot and go to the top. Okay. All right, awesome. Shout out to not me. Appreciate you guys. Let me know. All right. And so anybody have any questions or anything else you want to say? So thank you, Miss Georgia.
Yes, I got a quick question.
Talk to me.
All right. So if you have a portion that is open to guests, then what's in place that those because when you have free groups, you have bad actors in any group.
Mm-hmm.
So what's in place to prevent someone from trying to run through the group, pitching everybody in there through a DM or what have you?
Yep.
If you are a guest and other areas are locked off to you, will you still have access to members?
So we set it where you can't DM somebody in our group, right? That's one. Until you hit a certain level. When you hit a certain level, that means you've been active communicating. Then you unlock the DM feature inside of our group. Okay.
All right, perfect. You got a safeguard. Thank you.
Yep.
And two, we have the pending. So see, people are joining, but they can't get in. They can't even see inside the group. So the pending has to be accepted by us or our team, right? And so meaning we have people that work for Boomi that will approve and not approve based on what we act. And also, if y'all notice, it asks the question. For those who sign up, it asks you certain questions, right? And based on those questions, you'll know the scam because they won't know the answer to some of those questions, and you'll kind of just know, right? And we'll make sure we fine tune the answer of fine tune the questions, so we'll know about that. But if in the event, say a bad actor gets in, or we got the ban button on speed dial, and also the community will let us know. Hey y'all, somebody trying to spam me, somebody this and a third, which you'll send a message to, either Boomi or and you'll see you can send a message to Boomi, whatever it may be. But yeah, we have ways of safeguarding that. That's why I like this so much, because you can't get in unless somebody lets you in, and the only people gonna let you in is myself, Boomi, or her team. That makes sense.
Hello.
Hey, Pastor Nora, talk to me.
I want to know who is this platform for? Is it for everybody in the BIT group, or is just for certain people that have ranks?
No, so right now it's for everybody. We need everybody to come on in here. But right now we're giving access so people to get in early access to the 1 stars and above, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to help us build out their section of it where they have testimonials, they have situations, they're going to load their stuff in there so that you're not just coming to an empty room for people who's new and may not be at a certain level, okay? But ultimately it's for everyone, customers, reps, everyone, right? And that's what it's got to do, okay?
All righty. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. I think somebody else had their hand up. Maybe took your hand down. Maybe that answered your question. All right, so I just want to let you know as we wrap up this call. Shout out for everybody who went past the hour. Okay, I just want to talk about the book of the month. Okay, the book of the month was who know what the book of the month was? Right, as you wind down at the end of the
Think and grow rich.
Yeah, right. Think and grow rich. Here now. Here's the cool thing about this that I'm going to share with you guys. As you start to read the book and understand the book, I want you to take 3 to 5 points of whatever you're reading and post about it or shoot a video talking about it. This is how you become valuable to your marketplace. Okay. We don't just want you to receive it. We want you to get lit. And so everybody type in the chat lit, L-I-T. Type in the chat lit. And I'm going to tell you why you want to get lit. Right? Because here at Trevorium, when you stay close to the fire, you have no choice but to get lit. You have no choice but to get lit. And what lit stand for here is where you learn, you implement, and then you teach it. So type lit, and it stands for learn, implement, teach. We're staying close to the fire by jumping on these calls, by being plugged in. But as you learn it and you start to implement what you learn, it's time to teach that you've learned. And that's how you become valuable to the marketplace, where people want to come and be with you so they can get warm too, right? So learn, implement, teach. Thank you, Ruth. Learn, implement, teach. Learn, implement, and teach. So that I want us to get in the practice of learning, getting the mind right, putting the action behind what you got your mind right, and then share what you got your mind right on. That's how you become valuable on social media. The people who are looking for somebody that they feel can take them somewhere. Because I think Nevi said somebody said people don't join businesses, they join people, right? Because at the end of the day, they join that person because they feel like they can take them somewhere. Oh, I'm gonna join because I know he been keeping questions, she been doing her thing. And it doesn't have to always be about business, right? It has to be about you just learning something, implementing it, and then teaching it, right? And that's how we get lit here. And so that's what the mindset I want to kind of leave you guys on tonight, is that as we share this actual book and we read this book and we're receiving this book, we want to leverage this by letting people know, hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Jeff Trills. And I just want to come to you today because I was reading the book of the week, or book of the month with my team called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And in chapter 1, it was some very profound situation that popped up to me. Here's 3 things I learned from just chapter 1, y'all. And I go boom, 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 and I can make my little bullet point and talk about it. If you don't want to do it, like talk about it, You can do it where you just type about it. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Trills here, whatever. I'm reading the book, the thing will grow with my team. And this is the 3 things I learned from just chapter 1. And then you can go chapter 2. You can be providing so much value on your social medias just by sharing what you're receiving, right? This is how I was able to build a crazy network of people who people feel like they know, like, and trust me, because they're like, bro, he be dropping the sauce. And all I'm doing is sharing the sauce that I receive. But to them, I'm dropping it on them, right? Because it's my interpretation of what I receive. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Yes.
And what makes sense makes dollars. And that's what we're looking to do, right? We're looking to attract people by saying, okay, I can learn something from this person. Oh, I like that book. Or they're like, I like that book too. I'm actually reading it as well. Now we're connected over a book. Not over a business, but over a book. And that book helps us build businesses. Sharing the source you receive. That's correct, Crystal. Exactly correct. So anybody got any questions or anything they want to share? We get up out of here.
Hey, Jeff, real quick, before people start getting off, there's a couple things that we might want to let everybody know outside of the great school presentation that you went over. Everybody's probably aware the last day to transfer your tickets for the Orlando conference is tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, the way I understand it is you're going to have to contact customer support and let them know that you want to complete a transfer ticket or complete a ticket transfer. You might want to have the recipient's name, full name, their ID number, or their email address. Now, if anybody's going to ask me any questions about it, I don't have an answer. That's all I know. That's all I know. Just contact customer support. Let them know that you want to transfer it. Make sure you have the person's name and at least their email address so they can transfer it over. So there might be some more information that comes out before the 8 o'clock time frame. And if Boomie's out there and she hears any other information, she can kind of put it out later on. But I just wanted to put that out there before we got off the call.
Thanks for sharing that, Mo. And Cass posted it also in our WhatsApp chat. And I believe everybody got an email from Trevorium.
Yep. So check your emails for sure. Definitely. Because it's definitely in there. And then we put the email in the chat, support@trevorium.com. If for some reason you don't see it, but definitely, that's a definitely good catch, Mo. And then Nia put the book in it. Then Grow Rich, let's go. That actual book, the audio book. I believe it's the audio book, right, Nia?
It's audio. It's audio. I have the audio. I look at that. Listen to the audio.
Oh yeah, I love audiobooks.
Me too.
Yes, sorry, yes, it's the audio book.
Okay, cool, perfect. Hey Dawn, go ahead and unmute. What's your question?
Hey Jeff, thanks. Yes, I just wanted to confirm that what Mo said is absolutely correct. You should send support an email with all 3 things that he mentioned, and they will send you a confirmation that the transfer was done, because I've done it.
Perfect. Confirmation rules the nation. Anybody else want to share something or ask
Hello, I just want to say something because my understanding was too, you can do that too, but it was for you transfer if that person is a 1-star and up. If that person is not walking across the stage, then you don't have to do a transfer. You just use your ticket, and then they're going to send you a barcode. And then if you got a ticket for another person that's not going to cross that stage, be recognized, then that's fine. Only if the person is being recognized as a 1-star, 2, 3, and up.
I think you're right. That's what I'm saying. Check your email, y'all. That's what's going to tell you the truth. Like what is what.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mo. You was going to say something?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah. So just everybody refer to your email to just confirm exactly what they're saying in the email. Because I think I've seen something to that effect as well. Either way, we got the information that we need to make sure we succeed. So that's awesome. And so the last thing I want to share, because we told me to close it out, I believe so. So, but I want to make sure everybody if you want to say something, you say it now, so we can close out.
I want to ask a question about Canada.
Mhm.
Does Canada benefit from our shopping dollars?
So to my knowledge, and that's just to my knowledge, I think anybody outside of the United States doesn't benefit from those savings. That's why they focus mostly on travel savings, because the majority of the globe doesn't benefit from um, the plum benefits. But if anybody has known different, you can speak and share your experience or your knowledge.
No, I think you're right, Jeff. I think it's just the United States.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Great question, Ruth. Great question.
Yeah, double check and make sure. I thought they got the plum benefits, but double check that.
Yep.
They may not get the shopping dollars, but they do take advantage of the plum benefits.
Right. So just make sure that, and that's how you double check. Send a support ticket into support and ask them so that they can definitely confirm it for us. Right. And so, okay. Will the school platform replace WhatsApp? Yes. So the school platform is designed to replace the WhatsApp, the big group, so that everything is one place. No more confusion. No more. Well, we put it in the WhatsApp chat, and some people can't get WhatsApp because their phone don't have enough memory, or they got into WhatsApp. And I mean, I'm telling you, or your phone, you're on WhatsApp, and you look at your photo, you're like, "What is all these pictures and videos from? That's not me," because no one don't know how to turn off the media function, right? So we get to get our phone back, right? Hashtag get our phone back from WhatsApp, right? So we ain't got to worry about random pictures from it gets crazy. So I know for sure I want my phone back. I'm deleting all that stuff. So that's the fix from that, and everything gonna be in one place. So I hope that answered your question. Okay, cool. That answered your question. Great. So yes, everything gonna be there. It's the only thing that we're gonna basically have like we're not shutting it down, but we're just migrating over there. So just in case somebody don't know and they have to put their people in there because they're not tapped in and tuned in, we can say, hey, head over to the school community, da 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 da, whoop. And so yes, because my story is out. Ain't good. Right, exactly, Dawn. I'm telling you, DJ, what's going on, superstar? Talk to me.
Just checking that you didn't forget my question.
Oh, Lord. I mean,
DJ,
Yes.
DJ, I'm going to tell you, I actually went back into my back office, and I could not find it anywhere.
It was an account, but
I've been looking as well, Mo. When you put the message in WhatsApp earlier, I started searching and I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
So that may just be a question we need to send to customer support, or maybe start a chat with them. But I think it's after hours, so
yeah,
just send an email to customer support.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Neverly asked, "What's your homework, ladies and gentlemen?" Before I give you the vision for the week, do you remember your homework?
Create a story.
Create a story.
Mm-hmm.
Post about the book.
You have to share something about the book.
Mm-hmm. What did Neverly share with you guys? Y'all remember?
Be a product of the
People
product.
join people, not memberships.
Yeah. So if you have
Create
a
a
story, create your story.
Create
Is
your
that
story.
correct, Ms. Neverly?
Mm-hmm. She said, become a product of the product and create your story.
That's right. Bing, bing, bing,
And
bing,
then,
bing, bing.
and then what you're talking about in terms of the lit, I mean, it's all kind of the same thing. We have a lot to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Creating our stories and just putting it out there. I'm gonna do that when I get off this phone.
Come on now.
Yeah. So yes, everyone here, you are a member of Travorium. You have some type of why. Why did you join? Was it for the savings? Was it for making money? Was it to travel? So if you don't already have your own story, it is plenty flyers out there that you can throw in Chat GPT and make something. I joined this membership because I want to save money. You can do that. It doesn't have to be this long, drawn out thing. You don't have to overthink it. I take a lot of flyers and I just put them in and say, change them to this. It's easy to tell ChatGPT to change your flyer. Just come up with a story. If you knew and you haven't started saving anything, if you have saved money on your cell phone bill, your car insurance, you went to the movies, you bought some perfume, all those are stories. That is your own personal story. So when I'm all out talking to people and they say, "Oh my God, I love to travel." Oh my God, I have not been on a world tour or a incentive trip, right? But I am going to tell people that people in my membership is saving money on these trips because I see those stories, right? Now you can relate to something. When I get my first world tour or incentive trip, now I'm going to add that to my arsenal, and now I can make it personal that I save money on my trip. But I do save money on hotels. I save money on car rentals. I save money on air travel. So those are my stories. And that's what I'm just telling everybody. We need to get our own little personal story. So when you are out talking to people, it's believable. People go on emotion. And if they see that you're emotional about something, they're going to follow you. So that's my thing. Get a story. It doesn't have to be fancy. Get some type of story and make it your own. And for those who don't, use somebody else's.
That's right.
That's why they out there. Use somebody else's. All right,
Exactly.
guys.
And that was great, Natalie.
Where do you post the story?
Yourself, Baxter.
On your social media, and when you get inside the group, you post it inside the group, the school. So first place you post it on your social media, right? Give value to the people that look at that you're in connection with, right? So post it on your social media, your Facebook, your YouTube, your wherever you currently are, you post it there, okay? And then when you're in the school community, you'll post it inside the school community, and we'll show you the format in which to post it, okay? Before the Better Lifestyle membership, before the Better Lifestyle membership, my cell phone was this. After the Better Lifestyle membership, my cell phone that bill is now this. That's a total saving of this, right? Simple format, before, after, and the total savings, right? That's a quick format that everybody can follow. So it's like people can scan it easily and see a massive saving, whatever that saving is. No have to guess, no have to you don't want them doing math, right? Just give it to them straight. So we're gonna show you the formats for different things, okay? How to work with somebody, guests, reps, stuff like that. So we'll have that going pretty soon as well. So the homework was when Neville said, tell your story. It's so funny that you said that because every company that I joined, I used to have two things that I always did first. First, who is Jeff Trills, right? What's going on? Is Jeff Trills, Bronx, New York. I can't tell my story, who I am, where I'm from. And then the next thing is like, why did I join Trevorium, right? So why did I join XYZ? And I do, the thing going crazy. Anyway, so why I joined Trevorium, right? So who are you, and then why you join Trevorium? Reason why you do the who are you, because you're talking about who you are, your career, if you got kids, this, and the third, you're sharing who you are, your career, and you have kids, and then you talk about how I started to look for something bigger than my job or whatever, and I kind of stumbled upon network marketing, and now that I'm in network marketing, I love what I'm doing here. If you want to know more about what I do, comment, ready below. That's video 1. Video 2 is why I decided to join Trevorium. Hey, what's going on? This is Jeff Trills, father, whatever. And I came across Trevorium because I was looking for, I wasn't looking for, and then my friend told me, whatever your story is, you say your story because it's your story. So you don't have to think hard because it's your story. It's easy to tell your story. So you get to talk about you. So what that does, that gives you content to talk about. Once again, you can shoot the video or put it in a text or a post. But I highly encourage you guys to get uncomfortable, to get into new levels of comfortability, okay? Because the person with the pen makes the most money. And if you want to have a successful business and have a successful situation, which you say you want to do, you got to get in front of somebody that can see what you're saying. Because right now, as AI gets advanced, the human connection is going to be the most valuable commodity known to man. And so it's time for us to get real on social media, okay? So that's what I want you to think about going into this week. All right, I want to tell my story, who I am, and why I decided to join Trevorium. Then if I got a testimonial, I'm going to share individually my testimonial. So one testimonial one post for one testimonial, one flyer for one testimonial. What that does, it gives you so much content, right? And then you can do a wrap-up post. I will talk about that later, but you can do another post with all your testimonies in one, and then talk about all the savings in that one post. So you gave 5 different testimonies for 5 different results, and then you did another the sixth post is the wrap-up testimonial, right? And that's not going to be the same day, but now you got 5 days of content, or you can spread that out through week 1 or week 2. We'll talk about that in detail. So step 1, who am I? And then step 2, why I joined, and then step 3, your testimonial, right? Of your savings. Okay. Step 4 is feeding your mind so you can feed your life, which is the book of the week. Hey, what's going on? This is Jeff Trills. I just want to come to you and talk about the book of the week, the book of the month, the book of the month that me and my team is diving into, which is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Chapter 1 was really great. There's 3 things I learned out of chapter 1, or 3 things I learned out of 3 to 5 things I took away from chapter 2, or whatever, right? And you can go, man, you can go on a tangent with that, okay? And just do chapter 1, 3 things you learn, chapter 2, 3 things you learn, or 5 things you learn, and just put bullet points and just share from your heart. And I hit a tip. I like to share right after I received it. So it's fresh in my mind, fresh in my body, and the energy is going to come through the video because I just received it and I'm so full that I got to let it out and share it. Does that make sense? So I like to shoot stuff after I just received it, because that's when the emotions is real and the people are going to connect with you because you are so connected to what you receive. Does that make sense? So that's the mindset going out this week. All right, it's time for us to dominate because we truly are true winners here, okay? So as I say, be great because you already are great, and we'll see you guys in the next live, which is tomorrow at the Tia's Journey. So guys, we appreciate you guys. It's going to be amazing what we do. I can't wait for see us all rank up and bank up. Let's go, let's go.
Yeah, call me,
All right,
Jeff.
everyone, have a good night.
Thanks, Jeff.
Good night, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.